Ni aje tena wadau na wadau, let's Teqcher fly tena hapa. Nimetokea tena na kahesabu. Manze, na leo tunaangalia form to work angle properties of a circle. Under which manze tunaangalia the second property of a circle ambayo inasema angle at the center is twice the angle at the circumference. Yani ile angle yenye iko hapa katikati, it is twice the angle at the circumference. Hapo sawa? Nice one, nice one. Example A ikiwa inasema in the figure below, O is the center of the circle and angle BAC is 50 degrees. So O ndio katikati ya circle, it is the center of the circle, and angle BAC is 50 degrees. Kumbuka tumesema ukiambiwa angle BAC ya katikati ndio the angle. Hapo sawa? Nice one, nice one. Manze, vitu rahisi sana. Angle at the center, angle yenye iko hapa this side of the center. Remember kuna the upper side of the center and the lower side of the center. So the angle on this side of the center is twice the angle at the circumference. Kumbuka nilisema circumference ni hapa mwisho. So kama hii ni 50 degrees, this angle at the center will be twice 50. So it will be 2 times 50, which is 100 degrees. Hapo sawa? Nice one, nice one. That simple. And then you can proceed and say the angles at a point. Angles at a point add up to 360 degrees. So this angle plus this angle should add up to 360 degrees. So if you want to get this angle y, you know that y plus 100 degrees should add up to 360 degrees because they are angles at a point. Therefore, y is equals to 360 degrees minus 100 degrees, which is 260 degrees. So this angle here is 260 degrees. And then you can proceed and say, because this is the center of the circle O, any two lines coming from the circumference. Kumbuka in the previous property tulisema any two lines coming from the center of coming from the circumference to the center, from the circumference to the center, they are equal, so they form an isosceles triangle. So kama hapa ni 100 degrees, these two angles will be equal. You can now call them P. So P and P will be equal. Therefore P plus 100 degrees will give you 180 degrees. The reason as to why ni kwa sababu in a triangle, angles add up to 180 degrees. Therefore 2P plus 100 degrees is equals to 180 degrees. Therefore 2P is equals to 180 degrees minus 100 degrees. 2P is equals to 80 degrees. Therefore P alone is 40 degrees. So hapa ni 40 na hapa ni 40. So I hope umeona sasa vile hizi properties are now zinatusaidia. Let's move on to example B. Inasema O is the center of the circle below and angle KOL is 130 degrees. So as you can see, first of all, we know that baadhi unaweza igeuza, you can even turn it like that ndo uone saa vizuri, because mostly they will just appear like this, but you have to turn around. The teacher will always change the direction. So O is the center and this angle is 130 degrees vile tumeambiwa. Now this angle at the center is always twice this angle at the circumference. Circumference ni huku mwisho kwa circle. So if this is 130 degrees, it means this angle is twice this angle. Therefore, this is a half. This is 65 degrees. Because the angle at the center is always twice the angle at the circumference. Angle ya katikati hii ni 2 times this angle at the circumference. Hapo sawa? Nice one, nice one. And then you know other things zenye tumesema, angles at a point add up to 360 degrees. This means that if this angle is y plus 130 degrees will give you 360 degrees. Therefore y is equals to 360 degrees minus 130 degrees, which is 230 degrees. So this angle hii hapa, it is 230 degrees. Hapo sawa? Nice one, nice one. From the previous property yenye tumesoma pia, we know that any two lines coming from the circumference, to the center are equal, and therefore they form an isosceles triangle. Therefore, if this was to be P and this is to be P, we know that P plus 130 degrees, E small rectangle, will give you 180 degrees. Therefore, 2 is equals to 180 degrees. Therefore, 2P, because P plus P is 2P, plus 130 degrees will equal 180 degrees. Therefore, 2P is equals to 180 degrees minus 130 degrees. 2P is equals to 50 degrees. P alone, as you can see, is 25 degrees. So hapa ni 25 degrees, hapo ni 25 degrees. Hapo sawa? Nice one, nice one. Let's move on to the last example under this property. Angle at the center is twice the angle at the circumference. Tunaambiwa in the figure below, O is the center of the circle. Then unaambiwa angle OAB, this should be A and this is B and this is C. So angle OAB is 35 degrees and angle OAC, as you can see, is 25 degrees. Hapo sawa? Nice one, nice one. Hii ndo tujue, we have already learned two properties. The first property that we learned was saying any two lines from the circumference to the center are equal and therefore they form an isosceles triangle. So this angle in an isosceles triangle OAB, this angle will equal this angle. So this is also 35 degrees. Hapo sawa? Nice one, nice one. Therefore we can proceed and get this angle. Let it be X. We know that in a triangle, all angles add up to 180 degrees. Therefore, X plus 35 degrees should give you 180 degrees. Therefore, X plus 35 is 70 degrees, should give you 180 degrees. X alone is 180 degrees minus 70 degrees, which is 110 degrees. So, hapa, this is 110 degrees. We have found the angle at the center, which is 110 degrees. Now, tulisema this side of the center, not here hapa nje. This side of the center is always, the angle here is always twice the angle at the circumference here. Therefore, if this is 110 degrees, this is 55 degrees. Hapo sawa? Nice one, nice one. Something else, this outside angle here, you can call it Y. We know that angles, these are angles at a point. Angles at a point add up to 360 degrees. Therefore, 110 plus y plus 110 degrees should give you 360 degrees. Therefore, y is 360 degrees minus 110 degrees, which is 250 degrees. 250 degrees. Hapo sawa? Nice one, nice one. And by the way, you can proceed tena and you get other angles. Let us see. Acha tutoe line. Let us draw a line from here to here. Let us draw a line from the center to the circumference. Therefore, this line from the center to the circumference is equal to these other lines because it is a radius. So kama hii ni 25, this is also 25. Now this was 55, hii yote ilikuwa 55, and now this small one has become 25. So hii ingine ni 55 minus 25, which is 30. This is an isosceles triangle. So kama hapa ni 30, this is also 30. So this is also 30 degrees. Na hii hapa katikati hapa, in this triangle, this is 30, 30, and this becomes what? 120. So that when you add 120, 30 plus 30, you get 180. Hapo sawa? Nice one, nice one. How about on this side? Tumesema a line from the center to here is equal to this. So kama hapa ni 25, this is an isosceles triangle, this becomes 25, 25. What about hapa katikati itakuwa ngapi? 25 plus 25 plus this angle should give you 180. So this is 50. What is the remainder to make it 180? 130 degrees. So I hope umeelewa. And when you add 130 plus 110 plus 120, you can see that you will get 360 degrees. Hapo sawa? Nice one, nice one. So manze, hope umeelewa. Bye bye.